Hello everyone, it's me, Vario, aka Ikalas, which I'm now changing it to, for reasons which I'll get to in a second. But first, let me talk about what I'm doing in this video today. I'm creating a persona for, my videos, my YouTube videos. And I am very much a bird person. I love birding. I am staring out the window most of the day, just looking at the birds. So I wanted my persona to be a silly bird. For a second, you'll see this right now. I was wondering if I should do like a humanoid bird thing, but I thought that was too basic. It's like definitely the first thing you think of is like going for a humanoid bird. So I thought, why not just straight up go all the way and go for a silly bird? So I created a weird hybrid out of like a jackdaw, a magpie, and I felt like adding ears to a bird. And I felt like if I am already adding ears to a bird, why not choose the most comically large ears you could possibly think of? So I picked the ears that you can typically see on a cat breed. I think it's called the Oriental Shorthair cat. It's just, I'm gonna show a picture of the reference I use on screen. It's gold. So that's the one I'm doing there right now, and I am holding on to dear life trying to create a character sheet, or I was creating a character sheet. I wasn't just trying to, I actually did it. But yeah, now to why I'm changing it to Ikalas. So I was getting like a bunch of art fight YouTube videos on my For You page, and it really intrigued me. I just thought that it looked so fun. I have heard of art fight in like the past years, but I always stayed away from it because I'm really slow at drawing, and it scared me to not have to do multiple drawings, but like that's like the point from art fight, and I usually only draw like 1 or 2 drawings a month, so I always avoided it. But this year, I don't know what caught me. I mean, I've been away from social media for a little while, about 3 years. I haven't really posted anything anymore, and on one hand, I'm glad to be away from social media, but on the other hand, it's like sad to not really be part of a community, because I don't really have that many artists like in my personal life around me. Like my artist friends live a couple of hours away, so I don't see them that often. So I was just really craving a community, and seeing those art collabs and the art fight and stuff and all the artists interacting just made me like so jealous. So, I thought I have my drawing footages anyway. Like whenever I draw digitally, I just record it. When I'm drawing on my laptop using Fresco, it records the process anyways. And when I'm on my PC drawing on my big drawing tablet, it's always just a habit of mine to just record the process, because on one hand, I really like watching it back and seeing how I got to the end product. Sometimes I'm like, how do I do that, man? And then I just watch it back and I'm like, oh, that's how I did it. And it's also just fun because my drawing process is very chaotic. You will see it in this video. Like 99% of the time I don't really know what I'm doing, and I'm drawing very inefficiently because of it. Like I will just, my drawing process is a mess. But I generally always record my drawing process, because when I first started drawing digitally, I always wanted to like become a content creator and do digital art, but I noticed that I got like a bunch of stage fright when I would record my process, because I was like, oh my god, it's recording me. So it became a habit to just always record whenever I draw, so that it just feels like normal and natural. And that's why I just have a bunch of footage from a bunch of drawings, and nothing to do with it. So I thought I have the footage anyways, so I could just, do a voiceover or just put music under it, and then upload it and get back into a kind of community. And also, I'm working on writing and illustrating multiple books, but I've been slacking off on the drawing part or on the illustrating part. I've just been writing, and I actually want a kind of rhythm, like 1 week writing, 1 week drawing. And by uploading what I draw, it just holds me a little bit more accountable. So, that's a positive as well. And it's also just nice to get compliments, honestly. And getting feedback and criticism on your art and stuff. And my YouTube channel is just sitting vacant there. I haven't uploaded a video in 3 years. So I was like, actually, let me just use that and rebrand it, because a lot of my friends follow me on the YouTube and it would be unnecessary to make a new YouTube channel. And I already have a little bit of a following here, and it's not much, but it's most of the people know me and like me, and well, I hope they like me, but they're nice to me at least. So I thought, well, I can just rebrand it, and Ikalus is just a name I came up with technically in one of the languages from the books that I'm writing. I just like the name. It just sounds nice. I generally just wanted to get back to social media, but I did not want to go back to Instagram because that is a hellhole for artists now. So as I was researching Art Fight and stuff, I found Unvale and Cara, and so I made on both of those platforms. So follow me there. I'm gonna put the links down below in the video. They seem so much more wholesome than Instagram. I really like Unvale. Honestly, I have fallen in love with that platform. But yeah, I'm just gonna post my characters and my world. Unvale is perfect because I'm, the entire world building behind my books. I can just, info dump about it there. So yeah, that's why I'm changing it to Ikalus, and this YouTube channel will be reborn again if I continue to post. Maybe I'm just actually, no, I don't want to do that. So, who knows? So yeah, thank you for listening. Now let's get back to the art and what I'm doing there. For this, for the first half, I was referencing a lot of work of, I am sorry if I'm pronouncing this wrong, Olya Bossak. I love a painterly art style, and it's definitely what I strive for, but online you see so many cell shaded stuff or with flat colors and stuff, and it's definitely, faster to paint that stuff, and I always kind of get in the habit of drawing like that rather than the art style that I actually enjoy, and it means that it always ends up looking bad, and that annoys me, and then I don't draw, because when I draw I don't really draw in the art style that I want, which doesn't make really any sense, because I'm drawing for myself. I haven't posted art in ages, and yet I'm still drawing art in an art style that's just fast to draw rather than in the art style that I enjoy. But yeah, so I've been looking for other artists that I enjoy their art style from, and I've been following Olya Bossak for quite a while, and I was I like their art style. So for the first half, I was in the black and white stage, I was referencing a lot of their work, and then I went to color and everything went down the drain, or everything went up in flames, because I've never actually done this, drawing in black and white first and then going to color, and I'm really bad at color. I suck at color, and I was so overwhelmed. I was doing washes over it with watercolor brushes, and it was just looking so bad, and then the contrast was so high suddenly, and all the details were disappearing whilst other details were so bright, and I was oh my god, what am I doing? And I was just playing around with so many different layer types and stuff. I was just trying to figure it out. And eventually I found something that I like. And then, oh my god, it came to detailing the wings. And it's so hard. Why are feathers so hard to draw? I was trying to make them have like this kind of iridescent effect that you often see on crows and magpies and stuff. I just love it. It's so pretty. It's like the blues and purples behind the blacks and stuff. It's just so good. Ended up figuring it out, and then I just went ahead and did the front profile. Go and listen to some music while I finish this rendering. To the profile, which I'm doing now, and I'll put the reference that I used for this up screen because it's so cute. I love jackdaws, they're so cute. But I wanted to definitely do a front profile because you can't really see the ears from the side, so I thought it was like really important to show them from the front. And weirdly enough, when I was doing the front profile, everything was going so smoothly. Like, it took me 3 days to draw the side profile, and I didn't really get the painterly look that I wanted. And I finished the front profile in like 20 minutes, and it looked so much better than the side profile. It's really sad. But yeah, so much happier with the front profile compared to the side profile, and it makes it look like the front and the side were drawn from like 2 completely different artists, because just the brushwork is so different, and for some reason the coloring was like so easy. But I do have to add, I did figure out the colors in the side profile, so coloring it made it a lot easier because I didn't have to like play around with a bunch of colors to try and get the look right. But yeah, you can see front profile so much better, so much like weirdly realistic. It makes it look so silly. Yeah, and the creature is called Ikalas, like my username, which, you know, fits. A little bird with ears and a party hat. I think it represents me pretty well. And I was just playing around with the text, trying to make it look good. Then at the end, I forgot to add like color dodge to make it shiny. So I did that at the very end, and then the piece is done. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my ramble, and yeah, goodbye.